just the excitement from the girls, it's palpable. I mean, they are juiced. They are ready to go. To be able to do something that hasn't been done in a while here, just the excitement level for this team right now, what is it like? What do you see?
No, there's a lot of energy. I know the players have worked really hard this year and have been focused when they needed to and tried to pull themselves out of a rut when we've gotten in one. So they have done a great job. They've learned a lot. They've worked hard, and they've put us in a position where we've got a chance to at least win a share of the ACC.
You know, talking to them, they admitted that the beginning of the year it was a little rough, and then they said that turning point was learning. We can compete. We can go 5 sets and win. When did you kind of click for you that this team can do it? This team can win an ACC title.
You know, I think people got to remember it started with preseason with Emery, our libero, going out, and so that was a shift for everything because what we had to do is we had 3 players that had back row experience, but they needed to be able to learn to play the libero position, and so that took a few weeks, and all 3 of them, were working in that position. I think once we kind of smoothed out our lineup and we figured out what we wanted to do, that allowed us to really be able to move forward. And so I think that was the key, was we had to figure out what our lineup was going to do and how we were going to be able to set up to be successful. And early in conference, we started getting in a rhythm, and it allowed us to really go through the rest of the season being able to be successful.
We talked before the season. You kind of had the expectations you guys could win ACC before the season. Just to have that chance now to close it out. How big is this for the program?
I think it's great because the players have put in such work, and I did feel that we had the talent. I felt we had the talent last year. Injuries can crush you, as we learned with football as well. I mean, when things happen that's completely out of your control, and that was the things that we had to be able to do, is try to figure out how to overcome that adversity and put the team back together and then go forward with it. And we're depending on a lot of freshmen. We have 3 freshmen playing full time and 4 that play every match. So it is it's still a work in progress. We're still getting better every week.
Yeah, I mean, just who has kind of stood out the last few weeks? I know you guys had that. I was here for that Miami match, and you guys were on one. I think you made that comeback 2-0 against UNC. Who just kind of stepped up in those moments?
I think the thing that's been great about this team is we've had different people step up constantly. So it hasn't been the same people. Sometimes it's been AK and Corey, and sometimes it's been Chiari that stepped up. Against North Carolina, it was Audrey Roth had 17 digs, and Maddie had a career-high 15 kills, and so just different people are stepping up at different times.
So obviously you guys won't make it for the rivalry game in football, but after the match, are you guys going to try watching the game?
Oh, absolutely, we'll be watching the football game. We're big football fans, so we follow them. We're on our trips. The players all have it pulled up on their phones, and we're always following the football team.
That's awesome. Coach, it was something that I asked Jill. It just, the emotions can get high in a game like this. I mean, they're pros. They've played in big games before, but how do you kind of temper those kind of emotions? Because it is a big game with a lot on the line.
It's a big game, and I think that was a little bit of what was happening at North Carolina. That first couple of sets, you could see we were really tight, and we were playing tight. And I think it's important for them to realize they need to just relax. It's part of the process. Anytime that you're trying to win something big, you're going to feel a little bit of pressure, but you just have to breathe, and you have to just get out and play like you know you're capable of playing.